Quack and to William.
Thank you very much, Mika and Asarai and whoever that third guy is. I kind of forgot. No, I'm kidding. Of course it's Paper Thin.
Wow.
Of course it's Paper Thin. I'm just messing around.
That is some crazy shade.
But right now, I mean, it's
what is
definitely,
this
you know,
pistol?
Jing back in on that raise.
They're gonna absolutely send
but
it.
I'm definitely worried about, of course, Jeremy, but also Envy. I mean, Team Secret is fired up.
The Paper X on defense, Team Secret on attack again. Paper X with no sentinels, so the info can be a little bit hard. But they kind of got soft info in terms of Izzy and Knife.
Yeah, but I do love also what Asteroid brought up on the desk.
And
right?
we go
That does
straight
mean that
middle.
if he has to
Smoke.
hang back a little bit further as we do see that fault line. Oh, it's a good combo with the pink
The lovely. Oh, they were they ready for this?
Oh gosh, and it's a bit
Team
of a
Secret's
Tiles
util here
play
in
as
reaction
well.
was
Forsaken,
incredible.
unfortunately,
They used a lot though,
walked
but
right into that line of sight. So a bit of room for Team Secret. Meanwhile, Paper X reading the game wrongly all the way over onto B. Maybe they could be able, they could pull off a bit of a flank, but they're gonna have to concede the A side.
yeah, and we'll have to see how they offer retake. But they did just use their Omen flash over towards middle.
What I do love is Team Secret, they're going to clear out backside as well. So now
Retake's a little bit harder, but they are going fast flank, and we're gonna have a trip that's gonna give him info. And we're gonna have a look at Borkum as well. Borkum has an Omen flash. So Borkum flashing over towards here, where now the 4 players join up, and the trip not getting broken as well.
Positioning of it as well.
Here comes the Omen flash. He's gonna team flash his teammate, but wait, he might have messed up a little bit.
How you can deal with the positioning.
Something beat the Omen flash, ended up using his flash in terms of the Omen flash against his teammate.
Aware of his positioning, but it's that crossfire setup, a little bit tough to work with. Jing has to move
Yeah, it's
on,
a
but he just
solid
walks out
crossfire
instead.
though,
Mindfreak able to
right?
play for his contact
Oi,
now,
just a
running
little
low
bit
on
too
ammo,
late.
able
It's
to land a
unlucky.
shot, but is it enough time for the defuse? I don't think so. No.
Team Secret
walks away with
get
the
their
pin-
first
the win on
pistol
the
as
pistol.
well. So
Yeah, seems like Paper
1-0
X
for this,
perhaps didn't
2-1
quite
in
catch,
terms of the entire
where that
pistols so
audio was
far in
coming
this
from when
best
they
of
took out the
3.
wingman. Jing not checking for elbow at all as he's going in for the peak around that crossfire, or maybe he just thought he would have the wide swing and his
Matic,
teammate
Salamate,
Mindfreak would
how's
be able
things?
to go for the trade either way.
Yeah,
It's
they
a
were
good
so
read
ready
from
for
Team
this
Secret,
push. This
knowing that there's
this
going to
breach
be
stun
some
at middle
aggressive
was
push,
great with the
especially
raise
down
nade
mid,
behind
and
it,
that's usually the area that the
and then
attackers are
breach damage for
favored.
anyone who is
They
trying
have that
to
counter
avoid the
against
raise
Paper
nade
X's
and go
mindset.
close.
It's a good pinch.
Yeah, they were so ready.
Onto the next round.
And
You
everyone
gotta watch out
buys.
for
They
some
do
of
not
these
want to get
early
ecoed.
plays.
Everyone buys
5
heavy armor. They get
Spectres.
5
Haven't seen that in a
specters.
while.
Yeah, that's just the I don't want to lose this
Half armor
eco
just
buy.
bash as well. Nonetheless, though, there's that mid control for Team Secret. They're able to
Again, the reaction on this round
finding
before,
so many picks against
stun
Paper
with a
X.
nade with this X's, and then
5
obviously if you're
Spectres,
avoiding
and
the
then
nade, you're going to
push
go
into
close,
mid,
and then
knowing that you
you're
have
going to
the
tuck
angle
into this
advantages
wall,
on the attacker's
which then gets
side.
breach damaged.
You're going to put in that
Sick.
immense pressure, trying to scout out if there's a reaction. Keep them tied up at
Bit of
top
pressure
mid,
over
and
towards
that gives
middle
you a
to make
free
them
side
stack
onto
middle,
B.
then
You
push
still
over
have
towards
lane
site.
control with
Dude,
NDG setups on the Cypher.
where's this Team Secret been?
All right. Very confidently able to
Why do they always
stroll
save their
through.
best play for Paper X?
NDG able to watch the back lines. Paper X trying to duel out for market control now, but it's not meant to be. Again, the Spectres just gives them, you know, actually a little bit more mobility.
You'll get, yeah, one
Okay.
pick off, but
And I mean, they all
More to
bought,
go.
so every damage just means
Picks
that
up
the
Spectre, now goes back in,
the
you know,
low
just trying to get as
low
many
buy
kills as
bonus
possible
next round
towards
is going to
that
be
showstopper, but look at that.
a little bit
That's the
better.
fault line that
Okay,
I'm
so
talking
Jeremy,
about.
2 away
might be
from
hanging
his
back,
ult
but
as
it
well,
just
so
sets up
probably not going to be
Jeremy
using it into the next
perfectly.
round, but
yeah,
they just
Jeremy
grab an
only
orb
2
here, he
points
gets a kill.
away from that showstopper.
Then,
The
that is the
analyst
first
desk
ult.
Perhaps just hoping, or parts of the analyst desk, that something will be able to get some more orbs. But right now, I mean, this could be a showstopper. Just execute it, the bonus. If they're able to get an orb, you know, maybe an early
Yeah, there's
kill
a nice
or
breach
just
stun on
rotate
this.
around the map, and that's something that Paper
The
X will have
breach
to
at the
watch out
moment
for.
is looking
You don't want to give away
great.
these orbs too easy, but at the same time, you don't want to go out for contact knowing that you have the better weaponry.
That just
So a lot of this is on the defensive knife, right?
allows
Where is
Team
it?
Secret to
Oh,
go
the
for more
defense
as they
knife went
continue
over
to push
towards
up.
B to get
Very
info over
quickly
towards
into
B,
the
but they
A
insta
side.
hit over
PRX,
towards
they've
A,
been
so there's not a
spotted.
chance
the
they
fact
can
that you
hold
get
this
the tag
push.
through the smoke onto something, but then you spot Forsaken as well.
Yeah, I thought he was
That's the site
saving
for
the knife
free.
to hit here, so
I mean,
the
there's no
Paper
way
X
that
kind of
Paper
gambled
X
a
is
little bit in
defending
terms
this
of
one.
fighting over
The real
towards B and then
question
retake over
is how
towards A,
supposed
which
to
again
play
this
look with
comp
the
is
weaker
made for in
weaponry on
terms of
Team Secret.
retaking.
They're waiting still,
But
the spike not quite entering
they
yet. The smokes have to get
saved a
free fresh.
good amount of util, still
So
no
Plank
plant,
gotta
and we
go
got to
through.
start
And
looking
during
at
all of
this.
this,
Still
NDG
no
clears
plant,
out
and
B site.
NDG clears
X's, they never
all of
committed the
B.
spike, Team Secret has a chance to
And they
rotate.
insert one
does
over
start to
towards
get a
A,
rate.
insert one over towards
Trying
side,
to move back. The timing
and
of
then
it,
they
though,
push back
Jeremy's
towards
still
B,
left
and NDG
alone
has first
on
contact. It's
elbow.
a very nice
But
round
those
from Team
skills, right?
Secret.
Jeremy being an
So many
elbow.
question marks.
Yeah, that ties up PRX. Now they just have to hold in mid and be ready for a rotate.
And NDG has the timing to potentially catch them as they rotate through.
Oh,
The
the
Forsaken shoots a flash over towards middle so they can clear that.
Just like you mentioned, Will,
And
Spike going down now.
Envy gets another kill as well, and they got to retake this, and they're out of position. What an absolute shot. What an absolute round this was from Team Secret. Again, they know how they like to play in terms of fight one, retake the other. They take a gamble with the fast hit.
Huge
And then once the
bonus
rotate
win. I mean,
comes
with
in, this
Spec,
guy just
let's
takes
just
all
remember
of the
that. And it's not
space.
like they doubled
And then
down
they never
bought
plant. They're
Vandals
just never
and
committing.
Bulldogs in that second round.
They're just
It was
inserting.
5
They're just
Spectres,
taking map
he carried
control.
over 4, I believe, and a Sheriff. They go
Basically
into this
ignored
round.
that
It's
the
a
site
fast
was
push
actually like
into
a
elbow,
site where you
send
could
the
plant.
paranoia on
It was
short.
just like more map
Sure,
control.
they get a little bit more info than they bargained with the drone.
And just
after
playing
that,
off the
they
fact
don't
that
actually commit the
PRX
spike. They're
have
still
no
clearing everything
sentinel
they're
as well,
seeing.
right?
Is
You
there
got
a
someone with a
flood
trip like
retake
this round
coming
isn't
up?
doable.
Is there a
So
reaction? There isn't.
all of this
And NDG,
bonus
the
round
lurk
from Team
timing's
Secret
perfect.
is genius.
It's just so good. Again, it's a bigger map than Icebox, but Team Secret are doing wonders with the way that they are, fighting for control. Slowly
Yeah, and
extending
going into
their
this, we
control
said
into
how
the
they
sites.
should be taking it slow, and this
even
is like a perfect example.
Players on lurks, and
They
it's
kind of took
just-
more map
it just
control than I
makes it
thought
so
they would in
unsettling
terms of
for
all
PRX.
of
They
A,
feel
but
uncomfortable right now.
a great sign for them going ahead and
Spots
having just
one,
a
and they
really
heard
solid half.
The gun sound all the way down mid as well. So PRX, PRX knows that there's a lot of presence. They're gonna try to push out on this.
But not quite watching out for little boxes around mid. It's going to be Jeremy still able to work as a turret to take down Forsaken.
So smoke
Team
over towards
Secret,
middle and a
just
recon
has this
here. They're trying to
really good
create the
tempo
pressure
control
like they've
today
gone
where they
through
will-
middle. So
they will
question mark
act as if they're ready
created,
to
but
meet
something had
PRX
been holding
for a
this
just
line
all-out duel.
the whole
And then
time.
hold.
Yeah, then they
So
hold,
they might
right? And
feel
that makes
like there's
PRX
not a
antsy.
two people
Especially
over
when
there,
Team Secret is
basically,
on
with the
attacking
amount of
side.
pressure.
They actually end up holding a bit more information off of that initial movement.
30 seconds left.
Oh, they even check for this.
My
Damn,
goodness.
not even able to
So
get one on
restless.
this.
PRX, itching
Yeah,
to,
and
pick
something
a
breaks
fight,
the trip
but
behind, so they know there's someone
they
behind.
can't.
One enemy
Now
remaining.
NDG watches the angle. Look at that.
They're going to keep this one clean. They're taking 2 bullets so
Down
far.
Mindfreak with a stinger.
Yeah, NDG's feeling comfy as well. And Mind Freak, sure. I mean, you guys
10
saved up
seconds
just enough
left.
for the next round. I mean,
Spike
Jing
planted.
Holy.
maybe has to go for a judge or
2
something like that.
bullets.
But
Got
at the
so
end of
many
the day,
ults.
it's
So
4
second
clean
buy round
rounds
for
Team
PRX, and they
Secret.
got to
You
go up
2
against 3
I mean,
ults.
3
They got
ults
2 of
online,
their own,
including from
but
the shadows. See if that comes into play. Ults on both sides. So, our chat,
probably
our
more
viewers
here,
and our
but I think that's a good
analysts
start.
Now you're at even ground. We'll see who wins.
Waiting for that first
One
one.
enemy remains left.
This definitely could and would be the round.
You gotta imagine. So originally, I would imagine that Team Secret.
And this is
might
a
go for
this
a
is a
full
rough
send with
position
the
to be in.
showstopper
4-0,
in this round, right?
3
You
ults
still have
against
Hunter's
2
Fury
ults.
afterwards
So this
for the
round here is going to
post-plan.
be
And
absolutely
if you use the
manic.
showstopper to get in,
There's a
maybe
world where
PRX
Team
uses their
Secret do
showstopper for the
something
retake,
interesting here,
then you
because
get to hang
I've always
back
thought
with
about
the
doing this in a
Hunter's Fury,
team.
things
You know
like
when
that.
you have
But
like
now that there's a timeout
3
from
ults against
PRX,
2 ults and it's 4-1.
I gotta imagine
Like
Team
sometimes
Secret
if you
holds
get
in the
this round
beginning, right?
close,
Maybe
make
just
them
watch
use
out
all
for
their
Cloud
ults, but you
Scrunch,
don't use your
Witching,
ults, so
Showstopper.
that you can then money
Just wait
reset
for
them.
it, and then you
So
can
they
still
get
go for the execute. You're still
1,900
gonna
and you
have the
just
numbers
accept it.
advantage.
It's 4-1.
Well, that's why you
But
gotta
we
wonder if
could see that
PRX
if they want to
will-
save
is
onto
able
ults,
to
but
think
most teams
one
just
step
like to
further
heavy
ahead of
snowball.
that, because you need to be able to anticipate Team Secret's movements. If Team Secret are able to anticipate yours,
What I think is the perfect enough for Viper, just get rid of
what an
everything, man.
incredible game from
Kill
Team
the
Secret
agent.
So far, I'm actually
one molly.
considering the fact that this could be
You
PRX's
can't pick up the
first
smoke.
loss.
Very well. Very
Everything,
well
man.
could be.
Every idea you want to have
I mean,
is
listen,
good.
I think probably for many
So
of us,
sick of
we
it, dude.
vote PRX because just on
I'm
paper,
so
you gotta
sick
imagine,
of just
right? James back there
80
looking
to
better each
90%
week.
of
They just
games
beat
that I watch,
JNG,
just this one
who's
agent.
still looking pretty solid even against
Okay.
DRX.
The
At
higher,
the end of the day, Team Secret, you
middle,
can never count these
lower
guys out.
setup.
I see what Alex says. Because so far, Team Secret has pushed down mid just to hold around this spot, right? So we've got 3 players now, the totem pole stacked up to watch down the angle. Team Secret, because of that little bit of conditioning, now switches up their game plan. Down B main. The last second, backing off.
they all get tagged by the 0 point as well. But
Yeah,
that's
did
on
they?
the exit. So this
4
is,
people got
I mean,
hit by
Team
this.
Secret has a
So
read
4 people
on
get hit by the
timing
knife.
here,
Rotate
as they're
comes
just trying
in.
to put some fake pressure onto B. See what
But
the
obviously
setup
they don't know
was.
where the
see
Cypher is.
nobody in mid. They see nobody on B. You're starting to wonder, okay, is there a trap set up on mid? The slow clear back, and look at the minimap. NDG starting to see if anyone has crept up right up to his trap wire on A as well.
I don't mind the dark cover from Devi, though.
Something is
Both
going
sides trying to
looking, and
control
this
as much as
camera at
possible.
one
Something
point
now
could spot
slowly starting to
this.
creep up front.
Something's going to be the big one here. The dark cover.
Yes,
it's a bit
you
of
would
fake
imagine
pressure,
something
so
has a kill in the
NDG
side
is
here.
wary of it.
At the very least gets the
He's
info.
got the trip.
Does Cypher get round the corner? Yes,
real
and
question
he
is,
might
right,
hear
call
him.
for
And
the
he does
rotate.
hear him.
They're still not entering.
Yeah,
Oh,
but they heard this
Jesse
guy
Ash
middle. They know
gets
about
the
him.
ping
I'm
all
pretty
the way in
sure.
the back
Yeah.
corner. And they even
my
check
God.
for something
It's
on the
huge.
rotate
And
as
this is
well.
really nice
And
from
NDG's already
NDG.
cleared
He
out
hears
inside.
him.
I mean,
He
the
just
alerts
calls
are
it, and
down
instead
the
of going
front
after him,
shadows.
he
The
gets
alerts
the
are
early
just incredible
positioning so he can
from
get an
Team
early
Secret
kill. They
on this
distract
map
from
so
middle as
far.
well, and then he can swing.
Incredibly slippery
It's
with it.
unlucky, but
PRX
like the
now
actual
struggling with the
play
shots a
is like
little too.
perfect. 6 HP.
Losing confidence.
Gotta keep an eye on this guy
They
as
know
well,
they
just
have to
lurking over
retake with
towards B.
paranoia.
They are playing
Watching
heavy
out for
against the
Jesse
fact they have no
Vash as
sentinel.
well.
They are
I mean,
everywhere.
Could he have gone back through mid, or is he actually pushed up into its spawn? Mindfreak Divine, they need to watch for this.
Now that you get that kill, you go
Okay.
for it since it's a 2v2, but already time is not on your side. Forsaken's only got 6 HP.
What's the Omen flash like?
So annoying. Now Borkum with the
Oh
off angle,
man,
the
the
shroud
breach
step
flash.
does not work.
We got 6 HP on this.
You have to save at this point.
Oh,
Yeah, it
What
doesn't really have
what
much of a way
another
out. 6
masterclass.
HP, I'm
And you
sure,
gotta
I
say
guess
that
he could've gone
NDG
up
is
too
doing
short,
a
but,
lot at the
what
moment.
a devastating round after a timeout.
NDG is having
And I
crazy
like the
impact. You
call
gotta
to
look at the
stop
first
pushing
2
out
buy
mid,
rounds
right? You're
from
already
him,
leaving
right?
the
We
empty
go
for a
all the way
retake
over
anyway.
towards B.
Team Secret
He
is
calls them
abusing
back.
that.
He wins the round
Going
for
in
them.
for free
This
after
one, he
getting some
calls the
picks in
person's
mid.
lucked over towards
So
middle.
stop
They
doing
get
it,
this
just
kill,
play for the
create the
retake.
pressure, go back,
But
kill
this
this mid guy
time-
because they're ready for him.
They get bitten
And
by
then
that
he's just
fake
here
info on
early.
B. And Team Secret,
Plays all at A.
once again, a step ahead on what's the reaction going to be. Is it a fill onto the B site? Let's Hunter's Fury it.
I mean, multiple steps.
Yeah, and
ahead.
he's 2
You know,
kills
they
right now.
always have some kind of.
So, like he's pretty
secondary
much
plan
responsible
they're
for like
cooking.
both of the buy rounds really in
First,
terms
it
of
might
getting
be,
there.
you know, a
And you don't get that from the
potential push in towards
stats.
B main or just to
Not a
create
stat
bit
of
fake
space made,
pressure.
that's for sure.
And then NDG on these lurks.
Get recon over towards B as well,
PRX
clears
are
out a lot of B. In
Unfortunately, kind of biting into all these
terms of the
little
buy
beats.
rounds, I mean,
But
they
now
force
they've
into
decided
it.
just to hold
The
on
next
to
round
A,
would be
right?
an
At the
eco.
end of the day, it's always been the A side plant for Team Secret. So I don't mind this adjustment. I mean, in the middle of it, inside the server, you're going for an aggressive check onto B main anyway, with Mindfreak peeking out. He still has a toxic screen to cover both the entrance into market as well.
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, but here comes the
Reaction!
showstopper.
Oh my god, okay, well.
Gets the better of
Wait, where's the
Fury, but
bodies
himself
gone? They
as
both
well.
disappeared.
PRX falling back.
I know exactly where you are.
Your theft will be
The
spent.
lovely ult. And this time we're changing up the lurker.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Cypher with the group.
But, Team Secret's
And that's
slow
why we
against PRX.
over-rotate,
They're trying to
but
make
this
them
time,
think, all right, you guys think we might
It's
go
so
B?
smart.
Yeah,
Cypher
you
sticks
alert.
with the group because of the ult, but I'm not sure.
That's
Like,
a
this kill's
free
good,
B-side.
but
If Borkum
they take the
gets
space for the
timing onto
kill.
players like
Ult
Mindfreak,
goes
this
in,
would
he
be
tucks around the
deadly.
corner, then swings out.
Oh,
Oh man, it's so
Divine.
perfect right
I
now.
mean, they
Oh
have
my
no
god.
idea.
No!
This is the most perfect play I've ever seen against a no
Lurks
sentinel
every
comp on this
time,
map.
and yet
It's
they
so
think
good.
Because we got NDG,
3 buy rounds. You got
because
luck,
we got
then you got
NDG,
luck.
that
You
the
got luck on
lurk
B,
isn't
luck
gonna
on
be there
A,
just
and then
yet.
because you have Cypher ult, Cypher goes with the
Timing's
team,
all off,
and then
and
PRX are like, well, the Cypher's
very
here. Cypher's the
uncomfortable,
lurker,
not
but now
quite able to
Omen's
read it.
lurking.
And
It's
the
so good.
time instead
The
has
nightmare to
come
play
For
against.
Team Secret, Borkum, he's looking for it. Unfortunately, gets swung upon by something. Jesse Vash hangs back, uses the recon. Envy sneaking up from
Oi.
around market, but that defuse is going underway.
Yeah, and he's
Aftershock
going to
just
go
buying a
fast
little
here
bit of
because
time
it's
as
not a
he
good
tries
plant
to
for
back
him.
around
Lovely
from the back.
reposition.
Movements have been heard. 2-on-1. Can Envy make it happen?
Okay, nicely
Swings
done in
out,
the end from
but
them.
something
They just
continues
straight
to
out managed to
strafe.
outduel them.
And that's gonna
They
be
get
the
on the
4th kill
board,
for the guy
but
in the round.
it's
Put
still
PRX
scary.
Up on top with
It was
one
still a
win.
lovely,
A
lovely round to
very
watch, to
close
be honest.
round. I
It's a nice
mean,
2v3
Team
from
Secret,
PRX,
in
though.
terms of the overall movement around the map, right? In terms of the intel, they were still one step ahead. But at the end of it, PRX are able to stabilize. I mean, Jin, what more can you do here? You're just holding them
1-8
off.
a
It's
stun,
trade
1-8
on the
1-8 a
ultimates.
flash.
But what really works out is the instant thrash onto the A site. Go to check, is it a lurk? Do they still push in? How many are coming in? We hear footsteps. And they
And they
catch
gotta
just
be on
NDG.
top of the fact that they
That allows
can't
PRX
rotate.
to
Like, they have to have have an
just
anchor that
messed
is
up.
like an actual anchor now.
Slightly a little bit off, but yeah.
Every
Especially
single
with the duels
round,
from something towards
they're
the end of
finding
it.
or fighting someone over
Catching
towards
up
this
players like
area.
Borkum. Confidently swinging, keeping the movement, making sure that the aim is not too easy for Team Secret, but now It's
The
always
lovely
these
trade.
bait
Oh my
setups.
god,
Oh,
bro.
crossfire.
From the back, it's
Damn, that
Forsaken
was
now
nice.
coming in
3
from
pass and
elbow.
crunch over towards
Like you
A.
mentioned, Will,
That's
PRX
perfect.
with
And I
the
was going to say that
crossfire.
this round's important
And
because
now
the money's
Team
going to get
Secret,
reset.
they-
But 2 in a
they have
row,
enough of a
3
round
people
lead, so
surviving.
that round,
Lovely.
if
I want to see
anything, Team
device
Secret
POV.
should now know that PRX can be setting up for these
This is a Team
crossfires,
Secret
right? It was there
timeout
in
as
the
well.
previous
It's nice
round as
timing.
well. Team Secret didn't run into it early enough, but this time they say, okay, wow, all right, you guys are really stacking A. So
Right,
if there's
honestly,
an
they kind of just all
adjustment,
tunnel visioned
then
over
it's
towards
not
the
too
guy's
much
side.
value
It was a
lost,
nice
right?
flash
You
from
don't have to win 13-0. You don't have to win
Forsaken.
13-1. You just got to get to 13 rounds first.
PRX trying to keep things competitive. Team Secret calling the timeout now just to switch things up.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to
Talking
see if
about
they switch
reaching
stuff up because they
13.
did great to get this so far.
And PRX desperately needs it. Because
Yeah, Team Secret, well, PRX, obviously, they're down 0-1, but Team Secret, I think now
Team Secret
they can
now
start to put
might
a
be able
little
to
bit of
hit
pressure back
sites and
onto
save
B main as
util
well,
heavier.
right? It's been a lot of
And
focus
then
onto A, or at the very
For the
least, drop the
retakes, they might
utility
just be able
for
to
a
play
second.
time
You know,
because
see
they'll
is
have
their
one
reaction.
person
Now, I don't
expecting a
think
luck
PRX
the
will
whole time,
react.
so
I
he'll be
think they'll wait
super
until
late.
there's the first contact.
So they could
If they
just scrap
stack
the
A
Lux
again.
for a little bit,
But
save
with that in
util, and
mind,
just fight heavy
off this
sight.
timeout,
Probably the best
we
goal.
could see them holding mid again for PRX, going for a bit of a default. All right, so it's not a stack in mid, but it is a bit more of a spread out default.
Yeah, and maybe
for
going over
PRX.
towards A where they just heavy shut down makes a lot of sense. Let's see how much
Right,
util
so
they use. The
that's
main
the
bit of
read,
util I
right?
want
Off
to
the
look at is
timeout,
like Omen
Team
Flash,
Secret might try to put some pressure back onto B.
because
But what is Team
they're going to
Secret
start
famous
keeping
for?
like hard
Only
anchors
having
or
A's
take
in
some
their
map
alphabet soup.
control, which means that again, it
So
should be
it's gotta be an
later
ace
for
stack
the
again.
retakes. Yeah, well, there goes the
they
Omen
go in
Flash.
faster with it this time. Forsaken trying to slow them down with Fragment. What
A
I'm watching
great
out for is
ult
that
stops
B
the
squad
drone.
from PRX.
Nade
Can
forces
they go
them
in for
back
a
as
flank?
well. Got to keep an
MTG's
eye
gonna
on the
take his
double
time with
flank.
things.
There
Team
is a
Secret
trip
trying
behind
to tamper with the
but-
pace up around elbow. Not a full commit. Not fully rushing in just
Envy
yet.
has his ult to take sight.
Waiting out the ultimates from Forsaken.
So Forsaken and Jing just have to stay alive. They just have to protect the space, right? You got to imagine that the Rolling Thunder's online. You got to be ready for an exit off of it.
There it is. Initial shot does not connect, so he backs
Whoa.
up. Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Tagged
Jing
up
was,
by the paint shells.
yeah, Jing was able to jump out just in time, though.
There's that flank.
And they got no map
Something
control.
comes online now. Jeremy able to catch Jing as he tries to swing out, but it's going to be the trade instead. Mosh Pit just to try to stop or slow that spike
Wait, they
flash that
coulda-
goes through anyway. Flushes Jesse Bash out of
Man, Jesse did
corner.
insane to get a kill here. And this guy
First
sees
alive
the
for the now.
gun barrel. And he has ult.
Poison Cloud in, Mind Freak trying to give himself a little bit more room to work with. But considering the fact that
Not the
Team
best
Secret
position
might
to
make
ult
use of
in.
it as well, he puts it off. The swing
Ooh.
out, but Mind Freak!
Oh my, 5 HP, the turn of the flash. The turn of the
When he
flash and the
feels that
insta
heat.
taps, bro.
Winning out an
That's
unwinnable
impressive, man.
situation. They peaked
They
out
really
at the
needed
same
this as
time
well.
against him, but
I
with
mean,
the
Team Secret
sharper
played it
aim,
well. Mind Freak's just a god.
That was a good double P for Team Secret.
Yeah, this is the thing, they played it
But
well.
Mind Freak's just calm with it, and Secret
Can't even be
cannot
angry at
land
it.
the first shots.
starting to heat up.
Impressive, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
just a slight movement to the right as well before he resets. Keeps him just alive enough, I think.
Actually-
Leads to the body shots.
Mind Freak's the Iceman. He's just always so
yeah, and
steady
the
in these
money
moments.
lead that they had has come to an end. And because these rounds have been close, this is a massive swing round. Whoever
That's
wins
enough
this is pretty
magic
much
for
worth 2.
PRX.
When Mind Freak
Now
pops his
with
ult
that,
nice and
Mind Freak
early,
is gonna shut off
gonna
B,
imagine
so
that Jesse
again,
and
we weren't
honestly
thinking,
probably
okay, if it
Borkum
wasn't that
uses his
previous
ult
round,
into
surely
this.
now they try to focus on that B side
A
again.
great
But look
knife
at
as
this.
well. The timing on
Now,
this knife
with
was
the
the most
reaction from
perfect thing
B main,
ever.
PRX
Cross
clears out
map
A main.
knife
So
just as he
PRX
started to
now
drone and they wanted to
understanding kind of
potentially
the tempo
force
control
through
that
the
Team
ult.
Secret's going for. That usually it's a stack on one side at the beginning of the round. The timeouts have come in handy for them.
Paint shells tossed. Trying to control the mid area now.
So with mid, sure, you contest a little bit with paint shells, but you've given it up. You know that the attackers have the better angles. All you have to do is make sure you're not giving away top mid. It's too late to try to shut off this door over by market, but something will just hold on to it. Overall, the default position,
Yeah,
you're a
so
little spread out,
vision block at
but it's
middle
not the
here
end of the world,
makes
'cause
them use a
A-site,
knife,
as long as
and
Divide
then
can
they
get
want to
out,
pinch, and these
go
are
for
out
a
in the
retake.
open, you would think. Does it
They
even
caught
matter?
something
Guy
instead,
out in the
though.
open gets 2?
The
Forsaken
peek
top
outs.
mid.
I mean, PRX still struggling to hold on to the defaults for a little bit too long.
I mean, they're just getting outdueled. It was a nice play from PRX.
It's a question of whether or not Devi can rotate out. He has to actually stay alive long enough on the site. Oh, he waits
Wait, the spike. We got an Omen flash as well. Boy, they are firing back though.
NDG has no idea.
Yeah, these have been some convincing rounds in terms of the individuals taking over. And this one is actually convincing in terms of the numbers surviving.
To peek out for one last straggler happens to be the spike, and that's the round for PRX.
Dude, the distraction on this, they played off each other well. Dude, I still can't believe Jeremy got 2 at middle. He did great.
Spike down A.
If he did not catch that kill, this would have been a very different story. But he did.
Okay, PRX.
Yeah, and this is 4 in a row.
A lot more proactiveness.
And like we said, this was a big swing round, most likely worth 2. So let's see if they can convert the eco.
But it's still a good hold. Overall, still a very good default setup. Now it's a fast push.
Uh-oh.
Using that fault line.
Something that PRX might not have.
Wait, this was kind of sick though. Recon goes in. You have to shoot the recon, but then you double satchel, so you're either shooting the recon or you're getting killed. This guy's here pretty much as the recon lands. And there's a stun as well. That was nice.
Yeah, there's this trap
Good fast strat. I like the change of pace on this one, the eco. You've seen a 2v3 before though. They're kind of low.
Oh, good bit of a flash. A little space.
They haven't cleared it.
Decisive not cleared. The paint shells might have done a little bit, but Decisive
solid.
does all the rest.
A great change of pace, double gun upgrade as well.
A huge setup there. Not going for the spam since they were a bit
Actual
lower
sight
on
hit
health
was
as
lovely,
well.
man.
They
I
knew
really
that they
like
had all
that.
the time with the trap wires to set up. Angle clearance was good at this.
Yeah, and it's like a, you can see it's like a, the dart took a while to land, and this guy's just waiting for it.
Keeps PRX absolutely stun locked.
That's how Team Secret
And they're keeping it up. They go fast again. Similar if not the exact same thing.
Ultimate's now looking healthy for both sides, but still it's Jeremy dictating the pace now with his showstopper. PRX wanting to fight back. Mindfreak able to take him down, but losing his life as well.
Man, I thought he was done on this one. They at least avoid the raise ult. Knife goes in, doesn't hit anyone.
Written the round off, but staying alive means a lot.
Everyone's out of position though. Something went for an over rotate. So all of this right now is a question mark. And with how much they've been lurking, he's probably going to think they're everywhere. Dude's even pinging spawn just in case someone is walking like this. So yeah, they got a lot. They got a lot to clear here.
It is still at the 1 minute mark, so it's not too bad. They actually spot 2.
Whoa.
But
Yeah, he's going. He's starting to clear. You still see them walking over towards middle.
It's a 2-2 split on the map, and then you plant Devi, who was not the one spotted already.
Devi low HP.
But that said, that still means Team Secret knows they do have those numbers.
Okay, I mean something gets info. He's not getting that back, but he at least got info that there's one here. Kind of distract from this. We're gonna look at the Cypher. Cypher has 1 trip. Does he put the trip behind? Yes, he does. No TP for Devi.
So that should give them a little bit of comfort. No shrouded step.
Oh, he can't go through it.
Yeah, Devi's just going to have to break it if he so wishes. And with this, I mean, PRX, they're stacking on to B, seeming as if maybe this was a fake from NDG. He's always been on the lurk, but they've got the wrong read. And Team Secret
We'll say though, Fish ult for retake, 1 flash, double smoke, nade. Like they got a lot. Wingman to defuse, Dizzy as well. Sorry.
Mosh.
They're so concerned about potential lurks, right? Look at Devi. He still thinks there might be more somewhere else on the map.
Oh, they're in their heads, Will. We've got the Thrash, but I don't know if that's going to do enough. The flash is through now.
Hits 1, nade misses the mark.
Just to give them a bit of breathing room. Forsaken able to take out the first. Jesse Bash caught with a utility.
Bro, Jesse is killing 2 people on site all the time.
Oh my goodness, Team Secret.
Good hold, and NDG
all the time.
Snapping around as soon as his trap breaks down. He still knows that he has time to try to provide support down A short. And then he turns around, takes out Devi as well. Really good hold, but I mean, PRX just completely bamboozled on that round.
Yeah, as soon as the cancel of the site hit happened, and they over-rotated, it was just,
One is that they thought they maybe gave
it was just a nightmare. You could see them just having to slowly creep back and just clear everything. This knife might hit a few. I say is it's literally sent towards the back of the map. Okay, that's not going to hit anyone.
Oh. Okay, good little swing out from something. Team Secret still having the patience for it. Now
Oh, the timing of that swing was nuts.
NDG able to toss out the neural theft.
Oh.
Borkum trying
He's
to
so
get
confident.
positioning in towards elbow. Divide with the jump peak. Will be able to get the information now. Hangs back. NDG thinking about other options while Borkum holds.
Yeah, I mean, you got the neural theft ping, so you know that it's a 2-1 split for PRX. NDG, he's going to go for the 1v1, leave Borkum, but with Borkum losing that, the round seems all but over.
And Viper heard him.
With the right reads, too. Guardian shot will tag him
Got a
up.
molly for the plant.
Yeah, I mean, Mindfree can just hold. He's got snake bites. Yep, just push him out. Now you know which side of the site he needs to be on.
Cybercage does
I
keep
like it. Double vision block creates the pressure. He might have gone to B main.
Oh, if NDG goes all the way around.
Yeah, they're on top of it though.
Ready for it?
Oh, timing.
Oh my
Just for
gosh.
a second. It was the
Is a
single
lovely attempt
kill
though.
for
Vision block.
NDG. He tries to snap on
Could have gone over towards here. Could literally be anywhere. Get himself a good chance. Nice recovery, to be honest, considering the score from PRX.
Slightly even.
Still a very lovely half to watch though. This is fun.
I mean, PRX, you know, they wake up in time, just try to string together 4, and of course, then wrapping up with that last round of the half. But overall, you have to imagine that a lot of mental damage was done, right? I mean, we saw what the mental conditioning looked like.
On top of it, I mean, he was facing, Forsaken was facing and then turned away
So
as the peak came in.
A
little bit unlucky.
On
Sturty9 with the prime. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 2 months. Thanks for the support,
all
bro.
over, it seems. Great to see.
Slimmetry as well. Jesus, dude. Slimmetry. Bringing himself up to 222 gifted. 22 right now. Chat, you know what to do. Let's get some slug Oilers in. Slimmetry did 90 yesterday. He's coming in with 22 today. Slimmetry, you're wild, man. Thank you so much. Again, if you got gifted, if you see your name there and you got gifted from Slimmetry, make sure you say thank you to him. Really appreciate the support, man. Thank you so much for doing that.
We talked about this before. They always perform a lot better when they have the prep work. Victoria in the crowd.
Oh, I totally missed it. I was like trying to look at some of the signs and whatnot.
But yeah, it's, you know, Team Secret.
Wild times, man. The 222 Slimmetry. Thank you, mate.
Waiting out something's dizzy in the first half. Now as we go on
Thank you so much. Okay, in terms of the overall best of 3, we got a 2-1 pistol. In terms of this map, we got a 1-0 pistol.
Most of it usually is going to be a main. That's the default setup for Breach. However,
this map attack sided, yes, it is. Statistically, it's helped out a little bit because like the B plant's a little bit weird with being able to spam from A, but at least the stats support that it's like heavy. Well, not heavy. It's like 7.5, I think, is the most common.
Attack for now from PRX. Not an instant pinch just yet. The Dizzy to scout. Make sure they can take absolute control of it.
Back in to pick
But it's pretty comp dependent, to be honest.
Might be able to walk in towards A for now.
Right, they'll check close around the one-way, so they cleared that. And this
Dude, he was tempted, man. He was tempted to go forwards, and again, it's like this is double block of info. So in theory, you have to have 2 here, 1 on each side. So he wanted to like potentially take the risk and get in front of it to make sure that they could have a heavier rotate over towards B.
Draws out the weight towards A, and then they restrike because they broke the door earlier from.
He's pretty strong right now. Info trip, kill trip, camera, and that's 1.
Yeah, gotta watch
and
out
that's
for
2.
Jeremy spots
3.
the foot, calls it out to Jesse Vash.
Oh.
The recon might be able to give him a lot of vision. They shoot it just in time,
Lovely
but Jeremy
on
makes
this.
a move as well.
And that's
Spike catches him.
Cypher needs to make sure he stays alive. Dude, spike from that? I didn't even see it.
And Team Secret has it marked.
I mean, they're
Look
absolutely
at Jesse
trapped.
Vash's angle, exactly. All
Oh,
stuck in
what a
together
shot.
into this little can. They have to push out now with the classics. Forsaken crouching just to keep his head offline, but needing to go in through. Okay, nice little head.
Yeah, how on earth is he winning that? Surely
Still
not.
enough
Omen Flash
time.
goes in, 20 seconds to pick up the
But
spike and send it.
positioning for Team Secret, that's what they got it.
Look at this
really
from
work
Borkum
against.
though,
You
right?
have no idea that Jesse Vash is there. Borkum trying to sneak out back around. Jesse Vash dealt with for the time being.
One of them can just run.
Next pistol, able to
Borkum
get the next
can just
kill.
run away.
Oh, Borkum's
7
so
seconds.
smart.
Borkum just
Yeah.
knows. All right, I'm
As long
just
as he
gonna
gets around
watch
the corner.
He can't get the spike planted.
Pinging on
All
him.
Gotta do is to stay alive.
I mean, he started
Wow.
exiting right at about 18 seconds. He knew that they still had
Lovely.
he only
Double
would get the last
pistol on
kill,
this one.
But he
2-0.
says, you know what, you two
2-2
you can see her
overall.
defend the spike instead of committing.
And
Which, by the way, I mean, this type of restraint, we
rough
haven't
one.
commonly seen it in the past from Team Secret. They will also get a little overconfident at times. But today, Borkum says, I'm here to win. Backs away just in time.
Yeah, that
You know, a couple
position
clean
in
shots
market
from both
though.
sides, but
The
overall,
position in market
it's
to
keeping
just
eye on
seal
the
the
prize
feet.
from Borkum. Even gets the last kill as well.
Both pistols on this map.
That was the one. It's a nice
On
setup.
over to Team
Something
Secret.
buys armor,
So they're back on
and
their Spectres,
3
one
people
Bulldog
buy
for NDG.
buy sheriffs, and they didn't plant on
Like the
this.
Spectre buys, even on
So
the defense, right? You know that.
if Team Secret
Shake
wanted
can
to
be
get
an
an
absolute
outlaw
menace
next
if
round,
he's
you would
able to set
imagine
up his
everyone's going to
flight
be on light
paths.
armor.
Crucial drone. You know that you've left mid open, and you force them back. Now you draw everyone behind. You know you have the better firepower, so you're ready just to make sure that you don't get flanked. Just trying to do whatever damage you can before the retake.
And watching the angles as well. I mean, getting all the right crucial bits of information. Now all they have to do is just to finish off the job. PRX.
That plant might save them a little bit. Yeah, I know this was clean, but honestly, the plant was kind of what they gambled on a little bit. So now they can actually get some heavy armors. So
I mean, the fault line back up as well. As soon as the spike starts to get delivered onto the site, the Cypher setup never quite
Jesse,
cleared.
2 away from his ult.
All in all, an excellent anti-eco, carrying over all of these, and that means they can set up for some trap plays again with the Spectres.
I think they nerf Gecko. I think the only nerf that we'll see to Gecko is just going to be extra ult orb. So it's kind of in line with everything else.
I
don't think they'll touch the actual kit yet. I think they will in the future, but I think they'll just add an extra orb.
Just look this heavy on the scoreboard.
Yes, Slimmetry, man. It's
some of the criticism that Jing used to have is that he would overeat a bit too much, even if he was getting multi-kills, right? He'd be a bit too far ahead of his teammates. But whatever it is, it's not clicking yet.
Oh no!
And again, losing a duel to that
Yeah,
Spectre.
dude, Slimmetry. The Loud game yesterday was one of the funniest games I've ever watched, man. Loud Lotus. For people that haven't watched Loud Lotus, the Loud Lotus VOD is so funny, man. It's worth watching if you haven't seen it. If you want the full experience, you should go watch Icebox after, like beforehand as well. But man, some of the stuff was so funny.
I mean, could this be another upset?
Bad
today?
funny or good funny
Whoa,
depends
you
where
don't
your
wanna
mind's
make
at
the
for it.
Filipino
To be
fans
honest,
too angry
if
yet,
you're a
right?
Loud
You
fan, I
don't
wouldn't
wanna
watch it.
cast a curse him just yet, Quack. It's not over till it's over, but it is looking very strong. That is for sure.
PRX, they need to do something. They need to turn this around somehow, because if not, and I know we're joking about the Filipino fans, but still, it's
But I mean,
actually
they take down the entry, but they also lose the smoker. So on this map, it's so fine to lose your
I mean, it'd be
entry.
a huge win, right? Not just because of the
The worry
team
is the low
rivalry and things like
HPs.
that,
And Team Secret take a bit of a gamble over towards B. And does he get anything from here?
Jeremy doesn't want to greet it. Knows that they can still fight this 4v4. You know that everyone's tagged up on the side.
In terms of the retake, they got some okay util. I don't know, did they just throw their recon?
Got a
like
vault
it.
line online. What's the angle for it?
Waiting to set it up. Now the push will go through. They've managed to catch a single player. A bit of a wall bang on towards the Vine as well. Look at Forsaken from behind, but he's so low.
The Jeremy over towards site, and they both have to focus on the right place. Both coming from here.
Against each other, but that page
Oh my.
doesn't care.
Nicely done from Mindfreak. 7 and 27. This was close. I like the idea from Forsaken here, though. Low HP, decides to not stick with the group after they get over towards site, and then goes for a flank. It's like a solid way of just ensuring that you can have the most impact from your low HP. So, shout out to Forsaken here as well for the decision making. Thought it was great.
It's a good flank from Forsaken. You know, understanding that if you fight fair and square, you're just down in numbers, or down in health rather. Obviously, things like the fault line could come back online. So going
How many teams qualify for playoffs? 6. 6 from each region, and then 3 go to Shanghai.
For Jeremy. So again, A main, this time, I mean, with the breach, instead of going full retake on A, they can hold on to that with a trap play early, and then the showstopper can be used elsewhere for that retake.
That's why
Obi wants a yayo. Welcome. Thanks for the 6 months. Appreciate the prime.
Just to get the spike down, and even after that, you gotta watch out for the showstopper.
I'm not sure about that, bro. Honestly, I'm not sure about
Haven't
that.
quite explored B all too much.
I don't think there is.
All of these trap setups.
Obi.
NDG with a spy cam.
Yeah, nasty spy cam as well, right? Covers all the way into mid. Still got that one way with the cyber cage.
Oh no!
Wait.
Oh, what?
No, they're really scratching their heads. Mindfreak trying to mark the angles.
Is this
watch
not
for the, potential
smoke?
push out.
Was the wall and the smoke up? Did he just go for a solo play? Just goes into the corner, disrespects the one way, and then drops the smoke wall, I guess.
Forsaken's trying to flank again. I don't know if he's going to be enough, enough to catch him.
I thought it wasn't going to get him. Okay, nicely done. I would love to see what happened over towards A. I think he disrespected the one-way, smoke, wall up, and then just dropped it, and then got out-dueled. And that was the big round that forced them down to eco, and you would imagine this is an 11.
I mean, they are looking a bit lost right now. I mean, Mindfreak, sure, he was trying to just create a bit more space, right? Because, and I think the concern from PRX was we've never quite cleared the Cypher setups, right? So we want to get a bit more control of elbow, you know, somewhere on A site, so that when we try to go in, if someone gets caught on that trap wire, let's just rotate, right? Let's just break it and rotate. But Mindfreak, too many angles to cover as he's trying to sneak in on a timing, and it's just a good read from Borkum.
Jeremy, dude, he's fragging so heavy. 25 to 12,
Truly
really.
Tested in this matchup.
Yeah, some of these rounds he's just getting just multis when he shouldn't. Like that round the middle, where he's getting pinched from both sides and he gets 2.
Not only did Borkum get that kill onto Mindfreak, Envy was aware to watch out for the flank. And Jesse Vash, along with everyone else, especially NDG,
I'm not AVK, that is very true.
Able to
I'll take that all day.
ground.
It's just really good setups as well. And the fact that Team Secret is getting away with having these trap wires right at the entrance of B.
Nah, I don't think so, Viper. They're a team,
right?
it's like,
The
they'll win some and lose some because of it.
Is, right? Even just the
But I think a lot of what I've seen from Team
Secret
Secret has been very impressive.
That paint shell right away
The problem is, Icebox, they got completely outplayed. And then Sunset, they're looking better, but the 2-0 of pistols and the fact that the 3rd and the 5th round were just like genius from Team Secrets just meant that they've just snowballed so heavy.
They are just going to stack on here with the fault line.
So it's more just Valorant really in terms of what we've seen. It's just the fact that this can happen sometimes.
Takes a little bit of time away that Dizzy spent.
But it was a solid game
They're
plan.
just trying to extend their control of the map, and they can't even do that.
Like the 3rd and 5th round again, the double buy rounds were just so good.
Yep. Something's low as well off the paint shells, it seems, early on from Jeremy with the fault line. They're putting up a smoke in top mid, but it has no value. That trap wire is still alive. Team Secret knows that that's just fake
And the
pressure.
bait into the corner might work well.
Aftershock pushes him back. Thrash. Oh, denied too. Jing trying to go in with
I mean, tanked the flash to get the kill. He did great. Trade goes in. A lot of low HPs. Forsaken's back on 6 HP again.
Yeah, now fault line's back online as well. Team
One
Secret
goes
has held
in.
on long
Too
enough.
far away to luck, you would imagine. Viper ult blocks everyone. They try and beat the Viper ult, and that is an absolute, absolute hero recon. Didn't take down the Viper though. Molly goes in. They get it at least half.
PRX cannot hold this for too long.
And the Viper ult goes down.
The outsides of this Viper's pit. Down it goes.
Damn, they played it so well. They played this so well. They were so fast on this in terms of the ult, and then when they even pushed them back past the ult, just holding either angles to make sure that they couldn't get back in terms of the Viper to like keep the ult up, and then insta fall back when it was going down.
Because how would you expect that the trap wire finally comes out in top mid? It's always been double on B side. You never ran
And
into
shout
one
out to the I don't know who did it, but whoever got half instantly just did great as well. Instant pressure over towards the site in terms of the spike touch.
Onto the B site.
And Forsake, like, did they not buy too heavy into the round before? Maybe that was the call. I didn't really keep on top of the fact that they bought so heavy into that round before that now this is an eco. Then we got a straight up trap play. Camera spots into stun into nade.
It's such a reasonable read as
Nade or
well.
swing.
There it goes. Here comes Jeremy.
Okay, they all dodge.
Yeah, maybe I prefer the nade in that situation, but it's all good.
Bit of a trade. PRX continues to push through. NDG now has to be the one to hold. Jing tries to
Beating the
play
stun
up
like a
around
KO
the sides
flash.
of that poison cloud. Spots out the barrel. NDG.
Whoa.
Takes a little bit of time, but he finally gets there.
Trades?
Forsaken able to trade right back out, and it's all
that was
down
their
to
smoke.
Borkum.
Just gonna fake out that he went to Boba. It's a 50-50 read here from Mindfreak.
Able to spot. Now they're working together.
He has a
To
smoke.
ensure that Borkum does not have a singular duel.
PRX get a bit of upgrades in terms of their guns here as well, so there's
Goes
that.
7 to 11.
Okay, so somewhat prepared for that fault line. They were wary of it. That's good because you can dodge it pretty easily. You know, it doesn't always work out. We've seen that in previous matches as well. So overall, PRX still not completely losing their head in this game. They're hanging on. It's not map point just yet, not match point.
This goes here.
Now that you've put some of that breach pressure onto B, happy to reset.
Well, this buys
the
everywhere.
Omen breach hold onto the A site.
Hey, what's going on? They're still deciding what they're going to be buying. Okay, low buy goes in.
Neither trapwire is set up just yet. I wonder, is there one going to be more mid?
Oh my god, they both ate the flash.
Sides.
Oh,
Wow.
they both ate the KO
Yeah, that
flash.
cover, if that wasn't there.
And then they half check the
holding the
corner,
corner.
and he gets another dink.
Spike down B.
Takes the numbers away from PRX. NDG
Oh,
with the
no.
strikeouts now. It's a little bit too deep.
Holy, what's going on here?
Forsaken able to watch for Device back. Spike might
Jewel.
go down.
That's a high HP.
But look at the heads up though from Jesse
Snappy.
Bash.
Oh my god, this guy frags out so heavy, man.
The IGL, the veteran,
Frags out so
on the
heavy.
side of Team Secret.
What's going on? 19 to 11. 28 to 14 though is ridiculous.
And now Rolling Thunder online for Envy.
And another
They
5
could
chances
send it,
happened
they
on the
could
first
over
map.
retake. Either way, I think they'd be looking ahead in terms of the mental game here, the mental conditioning against this PRX.
Is that his reaction?
5 rounds.
5
Just for
chances to
overtime.
2-0 them.
But Team Secret has all
They
the
did it.
tools
They did
in
it
the
last year. They
bag
did it this time as well.
to
Mental.
make it happen. Toxic screen now, and PRX just full sends it into the site. Jing with the showstopper does not find all too much. Jeremy has the upper angle. There's the headshot onto something.
Oh man,
have
the
the good
boombot
plan.
literally gets the guy
Right
close.
through. PRX
Oh.
able to hold out on towards Market. Now watching onto the stairs for Envy. Envy tries to make
Don't
it
do
out,
it, my guy.
sends out the Rolling Thunder.
Oh
He
my
wants to take
goodness,
them
it's a
down.
2v3.
Managed to hop away.
Yeah, distracts them
Borka
though.
Catches them from the
Oh my.
back. Double headshot through and through. Jing now has to do it
Oak
all.
on the spike,
Inside of
TP
Market. They
over.
kind of know where he is.
Insta-stick.
Spots out the first. Markham trying to
But
stick
he's
it halfway.
deep in.
He's got the dark cover, and Jing can't quite
Oh.
find him. Spots over on the
Holy.
middle. Just in the nick of time. Jing to
Yeah.
clutch it out.
Respect.
Oh,
I'm surprised Borkham stuck
my.
it, but
I thought it was all
and you got him.
absolutely
Gotta
done
take the
when
chances
PRX
sometimes.
gave up
Okay,
control of B
5
main. They
into
tried to just
4,
flood
and this was
Market.
close, man.
I
I
mean,
thought
setup
the
with
breacher
Rolling
was.
Thunder, they don't hear a thing when
Well, the
Borkham's
breacher was too
approaching,
much, but honestly,
But an absolute
did great. They just really didn't expect the guy over towards B
from
main so
Jing.
fast.
He's been heavy throughout this entire match, but if they are able to take it to overtime, he will have had impact.
I mean, it comes back to a bit of that mental game.
Okay, triple rifle.
He
We
might
got
be able to
a
find that morale boost off
overall.
of this
And
round,
they have
but
a
still,
attack Omenor if they want it.
looking at things strategically, tactically, Team Secret has been ahead every step of the way.
Take flight.
4
Nice
rounds
recon.
without any timeouts. Can PRX do it?
Just gonna hold to see if there's a fast push out again. I mean, with those ultimates online, especially things like the showstopper, PRX always gonna be wary of the first couple seconds. This gives Team Secret quite an advantage on the timer. So they're forcing them all the way up to top mid, right? Trapwire on B main, you close off the door. You've already pushed out A main a bit as well. Jesse catches sight.
Oh.
Now Team Secret has the read.
Shot.
Oh, wow, look at how he kites them.
Shots, man. This guy
That's the
frags
second.
way
Now
too
goes in
much.
for
Look
the
at him
third.
go.
And the
Holy. He's a
Jesse
god.
Bash!
He's an absolute god. It was a
I mean,
lovely
do they
stun.
have the
Oh,
luxury? It
boy.
doesn't matter.
What a beast,
Jeremy
man.
will finish it off from long
What a
range.
beast. Oh, they played
And an
so well on this
absolute
map.
2-0.
Played
A
so
clean
well on this map.
victory against what seemed like the return of the